Hi everybody! We are going to be demoing some complexion today on my beautiful model Annie, and we're going to be using just these 4 products right here. It's going to be really quick, easy, and simple. And here we go, let's get started. So Annie loves to have dewy, glowy skin. So she's very hydrated right now. We've got some hydrating lotion and a little bit of some oils on there. And we're actually going to start with some mineral tinted moisturizer. And I love these because you can really blend colors if you want. And they actually have a little bit of tourmaline in there, so they're gonna really help even out the skin tone. So as we're applying, we're really gonna start where she needs it. And it's just right in the center here. And that's one of the beauties about complexion, about makeup, is if we only put it where we need it, it takes half the time out of our day. So same thing, we're just gonna apply evenly. And if Annie wanted to do a little bit more fuller coverage, we could mix a little bit of her concealer in with this. And then she's got lots of options. And then right through the cheek here, Annie gets a little bit worried about texture, even though she has amazing skin. But if we wanted to avoid adding texture, I'm really just gonna stipple the makeup on so that we're not pulling at the skin and we're really just letting the skin warm to her face. And that already looks really beautiful. Next, we're gonna do a little bit of concealer. Now these Inner Light concealers are really nice. They're a good amount of coverage. I'm gonna have you go and look up for me. And we're really just gonna dot a little bit on and blend. And you can either blend with a brush or with your finger, but you wanna get as close to that lash line as possible. And then we're gonna pull it down to about her upper cheekbone. That way she's got this nice lifted look. And you always wanna pat instead of rub. If we rub too much, we're gonna pull away all the coverage that we just did. Gorgeous. And we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. Go ahead and look up for me. Perfect. Same thing, just a little bit. And on here, we'll just do with your fingers. You don't even have to use a brush. Right in that lash line, and then we're gonna pull down. And this kind of look is really easy. It's very get up and go. And on Annie, we've just applied a little bit of mascara and some lip gloss. So she's out the door in 5 minutes. Now, if she wants to keep this nice dewy look, we're gonna apply some pressed powder in teak. So this is a nice golden color. When you're picking a color for yourself, you wanna make sure it's kind of within the tone. So Annie's very golden, so we're gonna stay in that nice golden tone for her. And we're just gonna stipple some bronzer and go down on the neck as well. So our chin acts like this natural umbrella, so it really doesn't get any color down there. So we wanna make sure it's nice and even. And I'm gonna pull it down. And also, if I know Annie really well, which I do, we're gonna actually go ahead and just stipple a little bit of this bronzer all through her face because she likes to be very golden. And the beautiful thing about these Aveda products is they're gonna maintain their glow. Even though they're a powder, they have that nice mineral in there, so it's gonna maintain that beautiful glow. Look at that, glamorous. And then we're gonna add my favorite product. So this is a face accent in the Apricot Whisper. And I love it because it's just so light and dewy, and it won't let you put it on wrong. So this is gonna be a little bit of a blush and a highlight for her. So I'm gonna have Annie smile. And it's gonna be right on the apples of her cheeks. So we want it to be high, almost like it's in her concealer, and we're gonna blend back into the bronzer. And we're gonna do both sides. Sometimes if we put the blush too low, it pulls us down. So when we're not smiling, it just tends to look a little heavier. But if it's right on those apples of the cheeks, it's gonna be bright and glowy and lifted all day long. Maybe a little bit on the chest there too. Okay, perfect. Well, here's Annie in her beautiful, dewy, glowy look for every day or even summer. Thank you so much.